And we're back with Debbie with What's in the Pantry. Well, you know, we are cooking up a storm, and we're going to be cooking for you, okay? You can hear our coffee boiling over there, and we're just doing a little bit of everything. Stick with us. And we're back with some more great recipes. We are going to be cooking cabbage today. As you can see, we have turkey, and it's bubbling up with all kinds of goodies. I'm in here with my little partner today. What do we have in there today? Onions?
Onions, garlic, scallions, pepper, and salt, and turkey.
Aha, it's boiling away, and it will boil, I guess, for about an hour and a half. Get real tender, and then once that happens, we are going to let it cool and take all of the meat off the turkey bone and put that back in so there's no splinters. Now we're going to be doing, these are the seasonings that we've used. Salt, pepper, that's sea salt, adobo, and garlic. And then we have our vegetables. We have 2 big cabbage heads. We have green onions, as you can see down in here. And also we have chopped up onions and a garlic, of course, which we will chop up and add to the flavor. All right, well, we're right ready, and we're getting ready to chop up our vegetables, and we will be back. Okay, right now we are cutting up our cabbage, and we're getting everything all put together. So, we see we're having these in nice little chunks. We just need to cut this a little bit more across here, so you'll see 2 cuts where it's not so chunky. You'll see how it's cut here, and that will make us a perfect cabbage cut. If you'll cut it right there, one there. So now you know these 2 big heads of cabbage will be cut up just like that. All right. So we're getting it all ready and prepared, so we're ready to pour it over into our water when it is ready. Okay, we have just removed our turkey drumsticks from our water and our mixture that we are going to put our cabbage in, and we are deboning it, which means you're going to take all the splinters out and everything, so it is nothing that will gag you when you're eating. Okay, so at this point we are deboning it, and once we get it all deboned, we're going to put everything back over into, of course, this delicious mixture with all of our ingredients, our onions, green peppers, garlic, and all of those great things. But right now, we're steady deboning. Alrighty. We have just deboned everything, and at this point, we are chopping it all up, getting it ready to put back into our solution. And at this time, let's put it back in. So we are taking it now back to our solution, and following over, we're putting everything back into our water. And is it going to be delicious? Look at that. And it's going to continue to boil. And of course, we're going to start putting in our cabbage. And we have this and this more to put in. So by that time, it's going to be great. Okay, we are adding our cabbage to our solution along with our deboned turkey. And is it going to be delicious? So as you know, cabbage does dwindle down. So we have plenty of cabbage, and we have more coming. So once this all cooks down, it's going to be absolutely delicious. Now, as you see, we are turning our mixture a little bit because some of the cabbage is already started to cooking at the bottom. So we are turning this so it has an even cook. Okay? So now we are, and her arm is getting a little bit in the way, but right now we're going to put the top on, and we're going to let this cook for at least another 25 minutes. And cabbage does not cook as long as green, so we have to be careful because we don't want it to get mushy. So now we're just waiting and letting this happen. All right. And she's already said it's very good, so it must be seasoned to the T, and that's where you'll come in. you'll know what type of seasoning you command. I don't want to tell you to put in salt and then you end up with high blood pressure. Okay, this is what we've made. The most delicious cabbage you can ever see. It is just cooked to perfection. The meat is quite tender and the cabbage is not overcooked. Now we are ready for a dish of cabbage and a taste test. Keep with us. Okay, it's time for the taste test. Sandra, let's put it to the test. Ah, it's hot, it's hot. What do you think? What do you think? Ah, you like?
It's time.
Is it delicious? All right, okay. So, would you recommend this dish to anybody else?
Yes, I'll recommend that one.
Well, we've succeeded on another great recipe. This time, boiled cabbage with, guess what? Turkey.